Good afternoon to you. Welcome to NTV News at 1. My name is Mark Massai. Now, the Media Owners Association, in conjunction with Safaricom and KCB Foundations, have launched a massive fundraising effort aimed at reversing the suffering of an estimated 3.5 million kids. When I was very naive and innocent, I just imagined I could do whatever. And actually, the truth is you can, if you set your mind to it. Without the ACC in the picture, I wouldn't have the family that I have right now. Hadn't I gotten the education that I got, which was my green ticket to where I am today, and which was financed greatly by the choir, I wouldn't have been here. My life would have taken a different direction totally. I can't imagine what, but I wouldn't imagine my life any better than this. You know, I thank God for this. Details meaning? For quick government action against a group of raiders who attacked them, believed to be from the Pocots. But yeah, this is where my bread is buttered. To the humanitarian crisis in the Horn of Africa, and thousands of... I have an earpiece, and my director gives me my heads up for what next. And I have a mic, and that's my teleprompter. It gets crazy here. You run on adrenaline, so I'll tell you the truth. If I hacked at 7 years old, if I managed to perform in front of thousands of people when I was a kid, it really prepared me for what I'm doing today. And I think that introduction at a very young age gave me that confidence, you know. It comes as second nature. And yes, it was performance then as a choir kid. What we do today is also in many ways performance, because you have to keep your calm, keep your cool whenever you're on air. Anything can happen while you're on air, so you have to be able to manage crises. So yeah, it was great preparation. And then we have those who are now parents. They're taking up the responsibility. They didn't have both their parents, or they maybe had one, but they're now responsible parents. They're even greater heroes.
That's Miracle 1988, choir number 3. You know Abraham. It just propels you to greater heights, to feel that you're important. Makes you feel you're somebody and you can be important. And for me, that was a stepping stone to what I am today. When I came back, I felt I was special. I felt I was different.
Besides, having an education, I think it has set up such an environment, like for a family. So many children here in Uganda, or maybe even in Africa at large, like we grew up in families, but it doesn't really feel like a family. And being part of the African Children's Choir was such a family setting that I can't even imagine or explain how it would have been otherwise. Like, you didn't even feel anymore that you were an orphan, or you didn't feel anymore that I don't have my biological parents. We all felt like it was one big family. And for me, that love and warmth felt there. It made such a big difference in my life.
I love hanging out with the kids. I'm uncle to them now. Whenever they're around, I hang out with them. Whenever they're visiting, Uncle Mwai and them are visiting, I go with them to school to visit them. And then, of course, they show you off. They're like, hey, Uncle Mark, he's on TV. And I'm like, hey, come on. It's good to be able to inspire them. It just takes me back to when I was so open to, the big world out there. And I guess for them it's open. As long as people keep giving a hand to them and supporting them, it goes a long way. It might be a few dollars, every month. It goes such a long way in ensuring an education. I mean, look where I am right now. I'm independent, and I'll be able to support people very soon in a consistent, sustained way. So I say thank you to all those who supported me, and keep on supporting the kids. It goes a long way. Education empowers and opens your mind and eyes to the greater world and possibilities. I think it's time to go on air now.